speaker was described as one of the rich cruisers love's life for being the youngest Indian to buy an Audi.
Really?
Yeah. And with his onstage charisma, he has an unparalleled grasp on the audience.
A talk show host and a presenter for over 2,000 events.
Who is also the official host for Royal Challengers Bangalore and has earned the Best Anchor Award.
The man with $1 million voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you our first speaker for today. Give it up for the one, the only, MC Abbas.
Alright, check 1, 2, sound check. Alright, now honestly tell me how many of you came here for Sunny Leone? Oh, fantastic, yeah, thank you. Okay, well I didn't have the budget so I just had to do with Rakhi Sawant. And she's late. But just before that I'd like to open with a beautiful Shayari. Gulistan se gul chunne ko dil karta hai, बना के ख्वाब तुम्हें बुनने को दिल करता है, देखने को तो बहुत नजारे हैं इस जहां में, बस तुम ही हो VIT जिसको सुनने को दिल करता है. Friends, Indians, Romans, countrymen, Karnataka people, Tamil Nadu people, people around the world, lend me your ears because I am going to try and make this very, very unorthodox and a lot of fun and a lot of entertainment. Well, just before I start, I kindly request all of you to please take your left hands out this way, please. All of you. Left hand out this way. Yeah, perfect. This is called the refreshing energizer. Okay? All your right hand pointer fingers out. Yeah? Super. Now park it on your partner's palm. Park it on your partner's palm. All of you get connected together. Yes? All of you get connected, please. Okay, super. So when I say 1, 2, 3, go, what you need to do is, you need to release your finger and hold your partner's finger at once. Okay? It's going to be an action like this. Release your finger, hold your partner's finger. Okay? So connect together. 1, 2, 3, go! Wow, nice, nice. Now all of you stand up and do this, please. All of you stand up. Yes, perfect. Lovely, I love this audience already. Okay. Your right hand pointer fingers out, park it on your palm left is out. It's going to be this way. All you need to do is simultaneously release your finger and hold the other finger. It's going to be an action like this. Okay? Let me see who does it the best. Alright? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go! Lovely, lovely. One last time. Get back. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now. Very smart and cheeky audience. I knew it. Once again. Alright, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try Tamil here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go! Lovely, round of applause for all of you. What an audience! Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. Let me start with the words of Ashish Thakkar. You know who he is? Let me tell you, he is the youngest billionaire of Africa. How many of you want to be a billionaire? Put your hands up. Super, everyone wants to be that. Okay, how many of you want to be a housewife? Oh, nice. Okay. You know, Bobby Darling is my friend, I'll give you his number. Karan Johar also. Yes. Okay, how many of you want to be entrepreneurs? Okay, super, thank you. That's a good number. Encouraging enough for me. Okay, so he said, what he said, you become what you are waiting for. All you need to do is give it some time. So any of you who wants to be a well-established individual in your perspective, in your business, all you need to do is give it time. Always be persistent with your efforts, and then who knows, Lady Luck might strike you, you might do well, and that opportunity might just come in and make it happen for me. Just to tell you quickly about me, I started off pretty much as a Toastmaster myself. I used to be a debater, speaker in school. I actually must tell you all one thing, my roots, my grounds are from this platform itself. I was just as anyone amongst you. And trust me, one of you or many of you could be that much or more. It's all about learning, okay? I'll quickly tell you some secrets of mine which I usually don't. VIT is very special to me. Where's Courtney? Courtney is here? Okay, the man who got me here is absconding, alright. No problem, I'll live up to you, do not worry. So, everyone else who's been a part of this, the whole team, I must tell you, this is just for you. As a speaker, what you need to do is get friendly with the audience. Try to connect with the last man there, make an eye contact to the last man sitting there who's sleeping. Okay, wake up. Alright, to the person there. Alright, and then you need to arrest the audience. There are speakers and there are more speakers, and then there are better or good or the best speakers. Well, my journey, I started off as a debater. I used to love debating in school. I used to love the mic. I could pretty much get into it and eat it sometime when I didn't have my breakfast. With that, I used to just love the audience so much, and I used to get so much love in return. And once I happened to do this show in my school and college, and then one of the event managers loved my work so much, he gave me a first show. My first show was at Big Bazaar, thanks to Mr. Kishore Biani. I used to say, buy one, get one free, buy the saree, get 10% off. Madam, come on, banima, already banima, dress material, cotton, synthetic, printed. So yeah, I was pretty good at it, that's what I felt, yeah. I think I contribute to at least 5 or 10% of Big Bazaar's sales revenue. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I used to work 10 hours a day. Morning 9 to almost 7 or 8 in the evening, I used to say this. And then I used to think, I'm putting in so much hard work, and for what? And I used to be paid a very meager sum of 500 or 1,000 rupees. Then I thought, why not work for 10 hours? Instead of getting 1,000, why not make 10,000? Why not make 1 lakh? Gordon Gekko once said, greed is good. Trust me, greed is very, very good. But not too much. Just in the limit. The worries, I'm sure you've got this forward. All the worries, all you need to do have is where to park your Lamborghinis, where to park your Audis, which Swiss bank is going to hold your several accounts. Okay? That is the worries you need to have, not some girlfriend-boyfriend problems. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you a few things. There are 2 kinds of people. One are hens and one are tigers. Hens just peck around for small things. Yeah, peck here, peck there. But the tiger comes in, roars, एक पंजे में शिकार कर लेता है और आराम से बैठता है. It's up to you to be a hen or a tiger. Also, when we subject ourselves to just one institution or university, say VIT, this is not the only world. What I mean to say is, try and travel more, try and go to a lot more other universities, try and participate as much as you can so that you will have bigger perspective. Because a frog in a pond thinks, okay, this is my life, this is my world. But when you come out of it, that's when you see there is so much more. Of course, we all face a lot of challenges. मेरी बेहतरीन सी शायरी आप सबके लिए. When you have your exams, when you have some really tension gripping you on, this is for you. आप सबको कितने लोगों को शायरी पसंद है? हाथ उठाइए. अरे वाह, सुपर. हिंदी किस-किस को आती है? आता है. Very good, very good. So here it is. गमे मेरे हस्ती से गुजर क्यों नहीं जाते? जीना नहीं आता तो मर क्यों नहीं जाते? उस पार पहुंचना है तो तूफान भी मिलेंगे. उस पार पहुंचना है तो तूफान भी मिलेंगे. डरते हैं तो कश्ती से उतर क्यों नहीं जाते? For my friends of Swiss Next, I hope you had like translation or prompter, yeah? But I'll explain it to you, my friends. I'll explain it to you soon after this. Okay. Well, let me tell you, I'm sure you've seen this. An entrepreneur's life. It's like leading a life that no one else does, so that you can lead a life which no one else can. But all you need to do is just give it some time. There's a beautiful quote from the former Microsoft chairman, Mr. Bill Gates, the world has changed much more in these 10 years than the last 10,000 years. And the reason is the growth of entrepreneurship development. How many of you would love to have a nice, beautiful life with a nice, good car, nice, good wife, nice, good house? Put your hands up. Okay, thank you. I know even the girls want a wife. Alright. How many of you think that is mediocre? That's a mediocre life. Okay, same people. Okay, what I'm here to entrust you is to tell you, do not be a mediocre. Whatever you do, however you do it your best. Give it your all. I'd like to mention about Shah Rukh Khan. How many of you fans of SRK? Make some noise. Trust me, everyone who works with him, all his colleagues, everyone says the man, his energy from his first shot of his first movie till this movie is the same. And that is why he is the Betaj Badshah of Bollywood. Let's hear it for SRK, guys. Alright, now I'm going to do a little bit of experiment here. Okay, I'm going to prepare you to think differently. Can I have that bottle of water here, please? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, all of you can see there's this bottle of water. Okay. What you need to do is make this bottle go upside down without a single drop out of it. How will you do it? Anyone in the audience? Yes? With the cap? Not so simple. That's a good one. Yes? Yes, anyone. You can just give me your answers. Yes.
Drink it.
Drink it. Okay, even if you drink it, the quantity of water is outside the bottle. Nothing goes outside the bottle, it goes upside down. How? Think differently. Do it really fast. I've tried that, but thoda bahut pani nikal jata hai. Yeah, that's more of a physical action. Anyone else? Yes.
You can swing it around as fast as possible.
Okay, even when you try with the palm, okay, see this is what happens. Okay, even if you try, even if that's more of a physical action, trying that way. Anyone else? Okay, this is my brain teaser. This is based on Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz and Shiv Kera's You Can Win. You know what the book says? Winners don't do different things. They do things differently. Right. And now you need to think differently. How will you do it? Anyone here at VIT is able to do it? I'll give you a free trip to Malaysia. You've got that in record. If you don't, I'll give you a free trip to Malleshwaram. And that's a small little area in Bangalore. Pretty good. Yes.
You can freeze that.
Freeze.
Yeah.
Very good answer. But how will you do it right now? Where's the refrigerator? There's no refrigerator. How will you do it right now? Think differently. Let me tell you.
Give it to someone else and tell them if they can do it.
Okay. The answer is in the question. Okay, I asked you to think differently. You're thinking too differently. Naughty boy.
Look at it upside down.
Look at it upside down. Okay.
Yeah.
But how will all of us do it? Some of us with back problems. This bottle goes upside down. How? Yes. Last one. No, he already sees the cap. Cap will cost you $100 without the cap.
You can't do it.
Yes? Picture good. I like it. All of you thinking differently.
You can't do it.
Can. Trust me.
There's a mirror.
Yes?
There's a mirror.
Mirror. You have a mirror? Anyway, Rakhi Sound is getting with her makeup kit. So, we'll use that. So, yeah. Alright, I'll show you how it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you upside down, your mind tends to think upside down in a different way.
Turn yourself.
Lateral thinking. Think. Who is the father of lateral thinking? Edward D. Bono, it is. Think differently, think laterally, think like a winner. Think differently. When I tell you upside down, our minds tend to think upside down. Think differently, think like a winner. I'm sure all of you guys are going to go back to your friends' office. You're going to go back to your homes, relatives, and going to try this one. This is how you do it. Copyrights are with me. Be careful. When I tell you upside down, we tend to think differently. But here, make the ball go upside down without the single drop out of it. The answer is the question itself. Time is up, my friend. Up, side, and down. Yes, thank you very much. You know, my friends, in life, problems are simple. We make it difficult. See, if everyone is thinking in different ways, you need to just be that one thinker. And that is the story of WhatsApp, and that is the story of Facebook. Alright. Lights and Hughes in one of his speeches said, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. That is the importance of dreams, and how you need to dream is how you need to transform your dream into reality. I'd like to share a book. How many of you know Donald Trump? Please put your hands together. Okay, super. Anyone here read the book Think Big and Kick Ass? Yes? Okay. Don't worry, I won't ask you any questions. Here it is. There was this one time Bill Zanker wanted Donald Trump to be one of his speakers at the Learning NHR. And that's when he approached him with $25,000 and 500 baht spins. Donald Trump said, no, that's way below my league. I cannot do it. In a week, he approached him with $50,000. And again, Donald Trump says, no, that's way too less. And finally, Bill Zanker makes an offer of $1 million and 10,000 baht spins. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, that turned out to be the biggest Learning NX show ever with 30,000 baht spins. And he made 5 to 10 times the money. What I'm trying to tell you here is, had Bill Zanker been happy with that much of amount, he won't be able to think big and kick ass. What he did was take it to another level, and be successful there. So if you think this much, this is it, no. I prepare you to think big and of course, kick ass. How many of you are fans of Richard Branson? Yes? Very nice. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay. Anyone here read the book Losing My Virginity? Not mine, the book. Yeah. So yeah. In that book, there's this beautiful story of Richard Branson who says, this one time he was on a plane and it couldn't take off for whatever technical reasons. So what he does is, he charters a flight, comes back to the same plane and collects the money from the people in the plane. And he flies for free by the money he's made. That is how you need to think. That is how businessmen, that is how entrepreneurs think. They think differently. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of other compilations which have been very, very prominent are this another book by Stedman Graham. Well, what does it say? It says, how to build your own life brand. When I say names like Maggie, 2-Minute Noodle, when I say Pepsi, when I say Tommy Hilfiger or any such brands, it's all about the brand. Build a brand, and that brand helps you make money. Like we had Chetan Bhagat here yesterday at the launch of Gravitas. He himself is a big brand. Say a Shah Rukh Khan or a Sachin Tendulkar. Such is the brand worthy. Even if there is a Toastmaster, ensure that you're a brand in yourself. Once you're a brand, you can definitely capitalize on that. How many of you have seen this awesome movie, Wolf of Wall Street? Yes, that is how it is. Leonardo DiCaprio almost won an Oscar, but let it go. Okay? Well, what a movie. Minus the sex, drugs and alcohol and the cocaine. If you take that off, it's pretty alright, but then what I'm telling you is go for the zeal, the kill the movie gives you. You know, he was never happy with what he had. He always wanted more. When a question was asked and he said, I would always want to die rich. I do not want to be poor. If you're born poor, it's your fault. If you die poor, no, what did I say? Well, yes, if you are born poor, it's not your fault. If you die poor, it is completely your fault. And also, ladies and gentlemen, there's this beautiful scientific experiment which says, what you think that you become, it's all in here. You need to think what you want to be and craft yourself accordingly. As an entrepreneur, what do you need to have? You need to have a lion's heart, the skill of a potter, and eagle's eyes. One of these was said by one of the best entrepreneurs. How many of you are fans of Ratan Tata? Wow, brilliant, brilliant. I had an opportunity to meet him, and I also anchored the Air Asia launch. That's when I had to meet him. When I shook hands with this gentleman, I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I was electrified. The kind of zeal that comes into you, the feel it gives you, is fantastic. So another secret tip to all of you present here is try and shake hands with the most successful leaders, business leaders, with some of the prominent personalities who have really made something out of their life. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, there is competition everywhere. There's competition in a school, there's competition in a college, there's competition anywhere and everywhere that you see. That's when I'd like to mention this former legendary Olympian Jesse Owens, who once says, "I am my own competition. Do not let anyone compete with you. You gotta be so good, so ahead that competition ceases to exist." And of course, everyone's running behind money, some of them running behind girls, some of them running behind cars and every other materialistic thing. But trust me, you can have it all and still not be happy. I think for your holistic development, being happy is most important. Especially if you've seen this movie by Will Smith starring in this movie, along with his kid. The pursuit of happiness is the biggest success you can have. And of course, Raza Muradi in one of his speeches said, "खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तकदीर से पहले खुदा खुद बंदे से पूछे बता तेरी रज़ा क्या है." Such should be the power of your character. Also, ladies and gentlemen, my journey of an entrepreneurship, how did it start? Well, I was an MC. In the world of event management, MCing is only a slice of the cake. That's when I thought, why should I have just that one slice and why not the whole cake? That's when the idea to have my own event management company started. By thinking big, thinking differently. Rather than having just one slice of cake, why not have the full one, the complete one? Well, those of, a lot of them say winning and losing is a part of the game, participation is important. No. In today's rat race, even if we win, we are called rats. Right now, winning is not everything. Winning is the only thing. And yes, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in one of his speeches said, "During rains, birds find shelter and stop flying. Eagles fly above the clouds. Problems are common. Attitude makes difference." Someone might be very good in their aptitude, but aptitude is what takes you further. It what molds you, it what defines you, what you are. Let me tell you, everyone works hard. Almost everyone in today's world wants to excel, wants to be successful. But work hard, also work smart. When you work smart, that is when it gives you 1 inch above the others. In the movie Bhag Milka Bhag, Milka Singh, during one of his speaks after a race, says that सब लोग मेहनत करते हैं, मैं बस इतना कोशिश करता हूँ कि मैं उनसे थोड़ी ज़्यादा मेहनत करूँ. And that is what gives you an edge over the others. How many of you have watched 3 Idiots? Please put your hands up. Wow, very good. 3 Idiots tell you whatever the problems in life might be, however might be, just say all is well. And trust me, I managed to practice it and I always say it, all is well, all is well. And also, find what you love and let it kill you. I'm using it in another perspective. Find what you love. It could be anything. It could be science. It could be technology. It could be business. Just find what you love and let it kill you. Not literally, but kill you in the right perspective to take you further. And also, ladies and gentlemen, Julius Caesar once says, when a soothsayer comes to him and says, "Beware of the Ides of March," and his wife tells him, "When beggars die, there are no comets seen. The heavens themselves set ablaze forth the death of princess." She tries to scare him as to not to go out of the house and get killed. To which Julius Caesar replies, and what a reply, my friends. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. Of all the wonders that I yet have heard, it seems to me the most strange that men should fear. Seeing the death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. And that is the spirit you need to have in life. And whatever you do in life, try and be as synonymous as you can, because synonymity is what takes you. If you're an actor, be the best actor. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. It's your dreams which take you further. And as I say, dreams are those which you watch and make it happen with your eyes open. And as the saying goes, ladies and gentlemen, time and tide waits for none. If you are thrown among the wolves, come out with an attitude by leading the pack. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say, with the concluding Shayari, किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता, किसी को ज़मीन तो किसी को आसमान नहीं मिलता, हम तो सबसे दिल से मिलते हैं मगर कोई दिल नहीं मिलते तो कोई दिल से वाला मिलने वाला नहीं मिलता. Thank you very much. Such a pleasure. Such a pleasure being amongst all of you here at India Emerge Youth Summit 2014, and what a fantastic audience here with all Toastmasters and all the delegates. Thank you so much for having me. Such a pleasure. Alright, so if you do have any of your questions, I'd love to try and give you some of my best answers. Yes.
How to take that first step?
Okay, let me ask you, what do you like to do, or what do you intend to become in life, or a fair bit of idea that you have?
Yeah, I want to be an entrepreneur. I have the idea what to do, but how to take the first step?
Sure, what do you want to do?
A startup, like in a website.
Make Sunny Leon your brand ambassador.
No,
For starters. Okay, yes. On a serious note, what do you want to do? Okay. Have an idea, a very strong idea, alright? And also try and network with your industry people. Most importantly, with your industry people. It's your industry people, उनके साथ खाओ, पियो, उठो, बैठो, और जितना हो सके सीखो. Try and learn as much as you can. Make up your mind, have that will, and I'm sure you can do it. Idea needs to be perfect, your strategy in place, and execution. Execution is the key, and execution is everything.
And how to brand yourself?
How to brand? Okay. Brand is a process. It's an evolving process. Okay. See, if you are a Toastmaster, try and be the best one. Try and win as many competitions. Ensure that a lot of people are talking about you, about your skills, about how well you present yourself. Make a niche for yourself. Like we saw the debate yesterday. I remember the names Abhilaksh, Gaurav, Arjun, Rohan. They're fantastic. Each one of them had their own game. So try and be different. Try and be something better than the ordinary. And I think consistently, like if you have done well today, try and do it better the next time, and even better. It's a solidarity process which takes you there. So that is how a brand is built. Yes, please.
Thank you, sir.
So you said that eagles fly above the cloud and the birds get hide and stop flying. The same you said that hens take green step by step and the tiger just grabs his hunting. Okay, God has made tiger so strong that he can do hunting, but he hasn't made those birds to fly above the cloud and those hens to do hunting. So how would be this possible?
Sure. I'll tell you how it is. I merely quoted Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam with the Eagles and Birds quote. I'll tell you how it is. What I'm trying to say is, we are not birds, we are not eagles, right? We are not hens, we are not tigers. What I'm trying to tell you is, try and adopt that attitude. Try and adopt that attitude. Sometimes, I know, we do think, some of them have more talent, some of them have less talent. But trust me, even if you have less talent, you can try and develop yourself and reach there. There are many speakers with a super resonating voice, like, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Tommy Hilfiger Fall Winter Collection and all of that. Well, I'm not gifted with that kind of voice. I need to make it up. But I can try and acquire skills. I can try and mold myself. I can try and attain a certain attitude. I can try and get a certain kind of thinking which tries and makes me there. But what a fantastic question. I think we should give him a round of applause. It's very, very important to try and learn. It could be anyone, your classmates, or even more. Try and see those personalities who inspire you. Try and learn their nuances. If I'm given any amount of time, if I see a speaker here, I try and learn as much as you can. Learn, adapt yourself, and develop. That is the key. Yes? Yeah. Yes, please.
Sir, many people tell me that I need to set my priorities straight.
Huh.
For starters, I'm the design team lead for India Emerging Summit. I give a lot of importance to the designing of it. But at the same time, academics also play an important role right now in my case. So, when I'm looking at it, I look at designing as a greater perspective. But then they tell me to set my priorities straight. How do we set priorities straight? How do we tackle such questions? How do we answer them? That, look, this is what I like and what I want to do. But this is something that is only temporary for mine.
Right. I am sure most of us come across this. In fact, I myself have faced this, during my school and college times when I want to do something else and I'm doing something else. How to set the priorities right. I'll tell you, go by what your heart tells you. Okay. Along with that, take the permission of your brain, your head. Very important. Trust me, we do say that, "Arey yaar, time nahi milta." You can always try and make time for it. Time management is an art, and you can do it. Trust me, many of them say 24 hours is not enough. 24 hours by the permission of God is made because it is enough. Within 24 hours, you can do a lot. So what you need to do is manage your time. Try and give your best, and to what your spirit lies into, what you want to do, like designing. Give it everything you can for it. And once you start excelling, your parents, your peers, your teachers, your professors will start appreciating you and accept that yes, you were right there. Time management, that is key. Second, you need to give it your best. Yep. Set your priorities right, I'd say. Try and manage both. Try and balance it out. But of course, give your priority to what you can do. Because in life, sometimes you're all alone. You don't know what you made of your life. Trust me. Your teachers, your friends, nobody is to blame. You are to blame because you chose it. That's why. Hope that answers your question.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
Hello, sir. It was a wonderful speech, a wonderful keynote speech, and really loved the entertainment and everything.
Thank you.
Sir, but on a serious note,
God bless you all. I will finally leave you with the words of Josh Malehabadi. मंजिलें उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके सपनों में जान होती है. पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों से उड़ान होती है. Thank you very much. Signing off is MC.